Okay, children, turn on your video now. Yes, Ritish, and my mic is not working. But I think your video might be working, Ritish. Yeah, then turn on your video. Okay, fine. We'll wait for a few more minutes. Let everybody join and then I'll be starting. Shritesh, have you completed the homework? What was the homework given regarding the Abhiyan, I guess?
Yes, ma'am. You told to write few lines about Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
Okay, we'll start from Adrit. Adrit, tell me a few lines about the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want to see where you have written. I told you to write it, right? Write down somewhere. So I just want to see that paper or that copy where you have written those lines.
Ma'am, I forgot to write.
You forgot to write the. See, whenever homework is given, it is your responsibility to complete it, right, Adrit? So next
Yes,
time, make sure that you complete it. Okay, Adrit?
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, Shitesh?
Ma'am, I actually wrote in a piece of paper, but I lost it. But I again wrote in a doc. So can I just read it out?
Okay.
Ma'am, should I say now?
Yeah.
Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is one of the most significant and popular missions to have taken place by India. It is
Hmm.
translated to Clean India Mission. This drive was formulated to cover all the cities and towns of India to make them clean. It was introduced by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. It was launched on 2nd October in order to honor Mahatma Gandhi's vision of clean India. Cleanliness campaign of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was run on a national level and encompassed all the towns.
Just hold
And
on. Just hold on. Hold on. Ashwant, turn on your video and kindly mute yourself, Ashwant, because lot of voice is coming from your side. All right. Thank you. Yeah, Shitesh, carry on.
it served as a great initiative in making people um, aware of the importance of the cleanliness of India.
Right. Correct. Okay, good, Ashutesh. What about Ritesh? You are saying you have not joined the class. You were there at that time. No, no, you were there. Last Tuesday, you were there in the class, Ritesh. You were there. When we were discussing about the biodegradable and non-biodegradable, right? That time the homework was given and I have sent it in the group also. Yeah, I know Rishit is like you have joined first time in my class, so that's okay. Ashwant, what about the homework?
Mama,
Very
Mama
good.
will send you the class.
Next time onwards, whatever the homework is given, whether it is to draw, whether it is to write, make sure that you all complete it. Okay. If you are not there in the class, then you can say in the group and you can just complete that. All right. Okay. So we'll be starting with the same chapter. And yesterday, what was special yesterday? Something special was there yesterday?
Gandhi Jayanti.
Gandhi Jayanti. Okay. Day before that, something was there?
Ma'am, Sunday.
Ma'am, Sunday a holiday, right, for us? Okay, apart from that Sunday, is there anything special like it was there? Anyone knows about it? Ma'am, exam. Okay. So exam was a special thing for Sunday. You had the exam, Ritish?
Ma'am, Sunday test.
Okay, okay, Sunday test. Okay, okay, fine. Okay. Actually, Sunday was the day when the government they have planned for a Shramdan. You know what is Shramdan? No. Ashwant is saying no. Chitesh is also saying no.
Ma'am, it's actually World Vegetarian Day on that day.
Okay. No. But I'm talking about the Shramdan. Shramdan, basically all over the India, we all celebrated or we just took the initiative to do that Shramdan. So what is Shramdan? Shramdan is a kind of a helping hand towards the government to clean your surrounding. So wherever you are, that certain places you need to clean down. So that is called a Shramdan. So any kind of good things you are doing for your surrounding, that is called as Shramdan. So what the Narendra Modi ji he did is he has planned a kind of the thing where, oh, what happened to him? So what he did is he planned a kind of website where he just pointed out some of the location all over the India, including Tamil Nadu, including Chennai, including Goa, everywhere. Some locations were there, and he has requested the people to participate in that. So what I should do, I should go to that site and I should select the location nearest to my home, and there I need to go and I need to help those people to clean that place. So a lot of people, millions of people, they joined their hand together and they went. I did not go because I had to do some other work. I did not go, but yes, some other people they went. So Shramdan was that time, and it was included in your chapter also, garbage in, garbage out. All right. So that was the main motive for me to tell you about that. Okay. Coming back to the garbage in, garbage out. So last time we have discussed about the biodegradable and the non-biodegradable waste. So this was the thing which we had discussed last time. Just 1 minute. The different waste about the kitchen waste, agricultural waste, school waste, industrial waste, surrounding waste, and then the two types of main waste we have discussed, biodegradable and the non-biodegradable waste. In the biodegradable, we have discussed like those waste which can be decomposed by the microbes. They are called as the biodegradable waste. So what do? The microbes, they will come and sit on them and they will start eating them. And finally, they mix them into the soil and that thing will become into the manure. And that manure can be used by the plants for their growth. And from the plants, then what we can do, we can take the fruits, we can take the vegetables and we can use them for our purpose. So that is how the cycle keeps on going. Then second thing, we have discussed about the non-biodegradable waste, which cannot be decomposed by the microbes like plastic, glass, aluminum, skins, pesticides, etc. Then we have discussed the differences also between the both, which are very important. Biodegradable waste can be broken down into a simple non-poisonous substance, but non-biodegradable waste cannot be broken down. Biodegradable waste can be recycled naturally as well as by the man, but the non-biodegradable cannot be recycled naturally, but they have to use some other way for it. Biodegradable waste are made up of natural ingredients, but non-biodegradable are made up of the synthetic materials. Then biodegradable waste, they can produce useful product after biodegradation, but in the case of non-biodegradable, they remain unchanged chemically. Then biodegradable, they do not disturb the balance, ecological balance of the nature, whereas non-biodegradable, they disturb the ecological balance. Example, paper, cow dung, wood crumbles, an example for the non-biodegradable, plastic bags, synthetic fibers, cans, etc. So this was a thing we had discussed in the last class. Now today onwards, we'll be discussing the next topic. Before that, thought for the day, don't wait for opportunities to come, create them yourself. So it's like every time we are waiting for the something or the other thing to good to happen. But what we can do, we can just create those opportunity by ourselves so that we can become a successful person in our life. So that is the thought of the day. Today's topic is methods of solid waste disposal. So what we can do, how we can dispose the waste material. So that thing we will be discussing in this class. So what is the first step for it is to segregate. What we need to do is we need to segregate or we need to separate the waste. So either we need to segregate or either we need to separate the waste into biodegradable or the non-biodegradable waste. So this is the first step. So whatever the waste we have to separate them into the biodegradable and the non-biodegradable waste. After this, now what we need to do, we need to discard the waste into the different kinds of bin. So discard in separate bins. So whatever the waste is there, we have to segregate them into the separate bins. Like the dry waste into one bin, the wet waste into the other bin. So like this, we have to discard them in a separate bin and then we should collect all these bins at a particular place. So at a particular place, we need to collect all the bins with the garbage. Then finally, what we need to do, we need to dump them, dump them into the specified place. So dump at specified place. So at a particular place, what we need to do, we need to dump them. So that is a few ways what we can follow it. So you can see this picture. The first way is, the first step is what? The source. So source is what? Is your home. So from your home, what do? They collect it. What they do? They store it. So we will be just throwing it into the bins and they will be storing it in the bins. Then the third step, the collection. So Safai Karamchari. So Safai Karamchari is a person who comes to your home and they collect that bins from your home or from your society. So they will be coming and they will be collecting it. So third step is the collection of the garbage or the waste. The fourth step is the transfer. Now, from your home or from your society, they have collected the garbage. Now, what they will be doing? They will be transferring it to the other process. So, they will be taking it from one place to the other process with the help of the transportation. Then, at the last, they will be disposing it. They will be using the different ways to reduce that garbage into the some other useful component. Fine. So that these are the some 6 steps for the waste disposal system. The first step is the source. From the source, they will be collecting it. Then storage, they will be storing at a particular place, or we will also store at a particular place. Then third step, collection. The Safai Karamchari, they will be coming and collecting it. The fourth step, transferring. They will be transferring it to certain place. At this point, at the fourth step, what happens actually? If something is there for recycling, what do? They will segregate it. They will be keeping it, say, alone, or they will be segregating it, and that you then remaining thing they will be transporting it for the final disposal way. So these are the 6 steps. You can see these 6 steps. Collection in the first picture, transportation means carrying that waste to the area. Recovery, so whatever the useful things are there, they will be taking it back, they will be keeping it back, and then they will be going for the different ways. So these 4 are the different methods of disposal. So method of solid waste management. So these are the 4 different methods of solid waste management. So collection, then transportation, recovery. In the recovery, they will be taking out all the recyclable things or the reuse things or something. If it is needed, they will be taking it back. And then for the 4 process, different process they can use. Out of these 4, any one they can use or any 2 they can use for disposing the solid waste. Now, what happens? There is a particular hierarchy for it. What do you mean by hierarchy? Have you ever heard this word hierarchy? Hierarchy. Hierarchy. What does it mean? No? Ashwant is saying no. He has never heard it. No. Shritesh is saying no. Ritesh is saying no. Adrit is also saying no. Yes. Rishit, have you ever heard the word? No. Okay. I'll tell you. I think you all are going to the school, right? Okay, you all are saying yes. Do you have the class teacher in the class? You all have the class teacher. Okay. Uh, you have maybe more than one section in your class. You have your 6th A, 6th B, or maybe some other names you have sections name, right? All have the different class teachers. Now, all the class teachers of 6th A, 6th B, 6th C, 6th D, all together, can I say them as 6th class teachers, right? Now, what happens? Above this class teachers, who will be there? Vice principal or the coordinator. Above the class teacher, the coordinator is there. Then above the coordinator, who is there? Vice principal. Above the vice principal, who is there? Principal. And above the principal, the management, who is like whose school they are running with, right? So this is what the hierarchy, one after the other. Some other people are sitting and they are controlling them. So you all are controlled by whom? You all are controlled by the class teacher. The class teacher is controlled by the coordinators. The coordinators, yeah, Ritesh?
In charge.
Yeah, tell me.
The classes are controlled by in charge. After that, again the headmaster. After that, headmaster is controlled by vice principal. It
Yes.
is principal, then chairman.
Yes. So everybody has like different person. So some have the in charge, some have the floor in charges also, some have the directly coordinators also. So that is what the hierarchy is. One above the other, someone is present to control them. So you are controlled by the class teacher by some other person, that some other person by some other person. So like this, the whole school is running. Same way, this waste management is also controlled, or they also have some steps to follow it. One after the other only we can do it. So these steps, what they are, that we will be learning now. Aishwarya, turn on your video. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be turning on.
Okay. So these are those waste management hierarchy, or I can say these are the different levels of it. Fine. Now, the first one is reduce. The first thing what we should worry of is to reduce. Whatever waste we have to think that how we can reduce the amount of it. Might be in our home, we are generating 10 kgs of waste daily. So what we can do? What we can think of it now? How we can reduce it, right? Might be
Reduce
what
up
you
to
are
5
doing.
kilos. Reduce up to 9.5.
Yes.
Reduce up to
Right,
1.
Ritesh. Right. So what we can do, we can plan a system where instead of generating daily some or the other kind of the waste, we can stop using it for some time, or maybe we can reduce it for some time, so that we should not worry that how to dispose of. So that is what the first thing is: reduce. Whatever the waste we are generating, day by day, we have to reduce the amount of it. Then second thing, reuse. If something is there, right, Tish? If something is there, what we can do, we can reuse. Like you might have seen your mothers, what they are doing. If any kind of jam cans are there, or the
It's a
plastic
jar.
bottles.
It's a. Should I tell teacher?
Yeah,
Teacher,
yes,
if a bucket is broken, for example,
yeah,
the water cannot be stored. So they will cover it by tape, put the soil, and they will grow the plant.
very good.
Otherwise, if something is left like a jam can or something, they will store different kinds of food in it.
Right. Good, Ritesh. So that is what again a good example he has given. So anything is like maybe the plastic container, maybe the glass bottle also we can. And you might have seen when we go out somewhere, what we do, we purchase the water bottle. And instead of throwing that water bottle, we can just take back to home and we can grow any kind of plant, or we can keep
Te-
something inside that.
Teacher,
Yeah,
but if persons throw it outside, again what the government does that it takes that bottle and again fills the air, make it proper and sell it in market. So
exactly.
the better one is to bend the cap, fold it, throw it.
Very good, Ritesh. Very good knowledge. So that is the best way actually. What you should do is what Ashwant is doing. That is also a good idea, Ritesh. So we can carry the steel bottle also instead of taking the plastic bottle from there. So if you, in case like if we forgot also, what we can do, like any bottle, whatever we are buying, after drinking the whole amount of water, take the cap part, upper part of it, you need to just roll it and crush it inside like this. And the whole bottle, you need to squeeze it like this. Fine. The whole plastic bottle, after drinking, just make sure that cap is like cap has gone inside, and then the remaining part of the bottle, you need to squeeze it very much.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
we have to do so? The reason is there because the rack pickers are there. So rack pickers, what do? They take those bottles and they sell them, and the other people, they will fill the water in that and sell that same bottle again to the other person. So which is like very unhygienic. That is the reason we should crush it and we should squeeze it and we should throw it so that no one can
And teacher,
use
like
it.
that bottles, if they squeeze and bend it also, the cap, if the cap is not keeping in and they squeeze it and throw it, they'll just put like air pressure a lot, and that bottle will be again normal like a fresh bottle.
Yes,
And
right.
they will
So
and they will not keep even hygienic water. They'll go keep from like sewage and
yeah,
that.
that's true. That is the reason we should look not do all those kind of stuff. We should not throw the bottle easily anywhere. Okay, so coming back to that part of it. So reduce, we have to minimize the amount of waste produced. So whatever the waste we are generating, we should reduce the amount of it. Second step is reuse. So use materials more than once. So whatever you are purchasing, you can use more than once if you can. Then third one, recycle. So whatever thing you
Recycle
have,
means, teacher, recycle means, I told that that plastic bottles, no?
yeah, that is a
If,
recycle.
if the government has any idea, it will take into big industrial factories, clean it properly, means clean it with like soap and all, again reproduce it.
Right. So anything,
And what recycle bags will come now to malls. They'll take that
yes,
if they throw in road also, it will be decomposed again recycled.
right, correct. So so many things are there which can be recycled. Okay. Have you ever heard the word eco-friendly?
Eco-friendly, yes ma'am. Eco-friendly bags, eco-friendly bottles.
Okay, I think you all are at home only, right? I want you to just go and get some any kind of plastic cover, like plastic polythene bags, any kind of polythene bag, British. And do you have anyone have the milk packet at home? Yeah, Ritesh. Okay. Ashwin, have you got it? Just go and get it. The polythene bag, not jute bag. I want the polythene bag.
I'm got a plastic bag.
Yeah, plastic bag is okay. All right. This is plastic bag or the cloth bag?
It's a white plastic.
Okay, fine. Perfect. Okay, let the others also come. Okay, yes, Adrit. Okay. And Shritesh, Adrit, Rishit, any one of you have the milk packet at home?
1 minute, I'll ask and come.
Okay. So now take out that cover, take out that polythene cover in your hand and try to poke your finger inside it. Try to poke your finger inside it. You should not crush it, Adrit. You should just insert your finger inside the polythene cover. Yes, he has done it. Ashwant has done it. So easily, what you can poke inside that polythene cover. At the same time, when you try the same thing with the milk packet, will you be able to do it? Why, Ritesh? You are saying no. Why you are not able to do that? If you have the milk packet, see, Ritesh is doing, he can poke easily inside the polythene cover. But with the help of the milk packet, why you are not able to insert your finger or you are not able to poke into
Teacher,
the
because the
milk packet?
amount of like a quantity is there inside, which is like not allowing any outside object to come in.
No, no.
Teacher, this one is eco-friendly.
How you can say that is eco-friendly?
Teacher, when we decompose it, it can be.
See, I'll tell you, two varieties are
It
there.
can be
Now, what
add and
happens?
remove.
I have, as I told you, like I will be getting a milk packet, for example. Now, if I try to put my finger inside and I need to bring it out my finger, what happens is it keeps on stretching. The milk packet keeps on stretching, stretching, and stretching. but the polythene cover does not stretch. Why is it so? Because the milk packet is eco-friendly. So anything which is like eco-friendly will keep on stretch. So any bag which is eco-friendly, it will keep on stretching. But anything which is not eco-friendly will be easy to poke inside that bag. So whatever the polythene cover you are using is basically
Teacher,
the, huh?
is this one eco-friendly?
No, because easily you can poke your finger, right? You can poke your finger, you can just insert your finger easily. But in the milk packet, you will not be able to do that. So milk packet, that is why every time we are getting the milk in the milk packet, because it is an eco-friendly polythene cover. Fine. So it
I'm
is not
sure.
harmful. Hmm?
I'm
Teacher,
sure.
what about this
What?
piece of plastic? This one.
Wait, Ritesh. Yes, Ritesh, what you're asking?
So, ma'am, whatever is eco-friendly, we can reuse. Reuse.
We can. And
Teacher,
that will be easily, it'll biodegradate easily.
teacher, this one
What is that?
from
I'm not able to understand. What is that?
inside it's like cardboard, like this.
No, no, no. That is like you can already recycle that product. Paper and all you can recycle. Yes, Ritesh? Okay, it is filled with milk. Okay. Okay, fine. Never mind. Then some other day I'll show you. All right. So that is how you can identify or you can differentiate the different types of covers between the eco-friendly and non-eco-friendly. So either we can reduce, we can recycle, all these things we can do it. Kindly mute yourself, children. I can hear some voice, I think. And when you need to ask something, then kindly unmute yourself, otherwise be on mute. Okay, so after recycle, recover energy and metals from waste. Sometimes what happens, we have the waste materials from where you can get certain kinds of the good things so that you can recover. And the last way is safe disposal. So whatever is left out now, what you can do, you can dispose that off. So these are the certain levels of the waste management. Reduce, reuse,
Teacher,
recycle. Yes.
teacher will just dig that and keep the biodegradable objects in that, and it can be decomposed easily.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
if we have to decompose a lot of paper, we have to just dig the ground, keep it in, cover it.
No, not only the paper. Certain things are there that we will be discussing now. Okay.
Cardboard, fruits,
Yes,
fruit
peels and
peels,
all.
and
Hmm. Okay.
groundnuts.
Yes. So we are going to discuss the first way now, which is the landfill. So landfills are the first way to dispose of the solid waste material. So whatever the solid waste material are there, what we can do, we can use the first way, which is the landfills. Now, what are landfills? Landfills, they are large, open, low-lying area, large, open, low-lying areas used for solid waste disposal. So if we want to throw any kind of solid thing, so there is a place which is called as landfill. So you can see in this picture. So a kind of a ground which is open. So it does not have any kind of cover. It does not have the wall. So it is an open area, a large area, and a kind of low-lying area. Now, what is low-lying area? Low-lying area is an area where a kind of pit is present, a big pit they will be making in that area where they will be dumping all the kind of waste. So landfills are large, open, low-lying areas
Teacher,
used for the, yes,
like they'll create like in low pit area they will create hills of garbage.
right, true. So
and
hills of
and
garbage
and,
will
and
be,
in few places they'll just dig mm, a deep hole, and they will keep all the like dust and garbage in that.
right, true.
let
Yes,
let it
Ritesh,
let let it be non-biodegradable or yeah, biodegradable object.
they will be segregating both the things there.
No,
Yes,
They'll keep it directly, like when holes are
No,
there.
no. Both the things they cannot throw it directly because then that area can get affected by that. I'll tell you how. So Ritesh is also correct. We should not stay near to that area which is dangerous. So landfills are usually away from habitation. Habitation means the place where we live. So whenever the government they are
Yeah,
constructing
apartments
this,
they will never ever.
yes, right. So the
But
place,
seaways they will create every time.
yes, yes. So landfills are usually away from habitation so that rotting garbage does not pollute land and water used by the people. So why the government they are creating this landfill away? Because if they are present near to our home, Ritesh, you need to mute yourself. Huh. So if the landfills are created near to our homes, what happens then? That garbage will pollute
Teacher,
the
I can
land.
tell. I
Yeah.
can tell. Teacher, it will pollute our air and it can pollute our trees and even fresh water available in tanks of home.
Yes. Right.
From air, when that dust particles fly in air, it will directly come and attach to fresh water. It will pollute the water and can make us sick, dengue, malaria, and that.
Right. So the water will get
Many
pollute, the land will
disease.
pollute. That is the reason that they should not be created near to our home. Now,
But
what
they will
happens?
create it in villages and that all. They
Yes,
don't care about
yes,
that people.
right. So what happens? The garbage from the dumps is taken. So whatever the waste materials are generated, they will be taken to the landfill area with the help of a truck which is called as the dumper truck. So this truck which you are able to see in the picture, I'll show you. This truck is called as a dumper truck in
It
which they
will
will
be
be
very
carrying.
huge. It will be
Yes,
very huge, like in which they carry cars and that all. No, in covering like limo and that all. They'll build trucks which is closed. That much big it will be a dumper. And
right.
it moves in like I heard it moves around 40 kilometers per hour. Not
Yes.
more than that. Not more than that.
If they will run fast, then if the speed will be fast, then a problem will be there. That is the reason they have to slow down. Okay.
Very scary.
Now, what happens after this, after dumping all the garbage, they have to cover that area with a layer of soil so that the rotting does not take place. So, after dumping all the things, they have to cover it with a layer of soil so that the rotting does not take place. Then, once the landfill area is filled, it is left as such for long time. So once all the garbage, like the whole landfill area is covered with the waste, now that area will be covered with the soil and that area will be not touched for so
Teacher,
many
I have a
years
doubt.
also. Yeah.
Teacher, when that holes and that hill is filled, what if the garbage is not disposed yet? What they do with that hills and that big pits underground?
They will not be doing anything. The microbes present inside the pit, they will do it. They will
No,
decompose.
they will make big hills of what we say garbage in low pit area hills.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
when that like garbage they will keep like borewell is drilled no ma'am down, so
Hmm.
that much big holes will be inside the ground, but that can
Yes.
be covered easily and microbes can do their experiments in that. But what about the hills?
The hills also, they have to actually, with the help of machines and all, they have to settle them down. See, suppose for example, this much big heap they have created, okay? Now, this heap also, they have to put the pressure on it and they have to take that inside the ground.
Means they will
And
make
then,
like a small, even few
yes,
small, this much of tiny dust.
yes. And then only they have to cover with the layer of a
And one more
soil.
thing, ma'am, when cans and this all
Right,
which
Ritesh?
cannot be, they'll keep in the middle and they'll compose it like this, like this, like this, and make to a smaller particle
Yes.
which can be as a keychain also.
Yes. So these are the like landfill is the best way actually to dispose of a thing, but it increases the problem of the government. The government, they have to arrange the workers and they have to work on it. They have to compose into the small amount. Then inside
So
the
they
ground it has
never
to
care
go.
about it. They never
No,
care.
they do care actually. They do care. Yes,
Wow.
Ritesh.
Ma'am, it's not about landfills, but is burning like garbage into lava or magma, is that another way of
Yes,
disposal of?
yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How you will be doing it?
Ma'am,
Teacher,
like I heard.
we will take that garbage.
Wait, Ritesh, wait, Ritesh, wait. I need to ask Ritesh about this. Yes, Ritesh. How you will be
Ma'am, I
doing
heard that it is possible, but I don't know. Like,
it?
Should I tell? Should I tell?
Yes, tell.
Teacher, they'll simply take that garbage, cans, bottles, and that all. They'll keep in a machine, a big container, and they will just burn it. So it will be
Okay,
formed. It will
that
be formed
is.
into like silver type and lava type color. Again, they make something something from
I'll
it.
tell you. Basically, Shritesh, what happens is some places, some countries, and they have the automatic lavas and all generating there. But here in our India, we do not have that. So what happen is some waste they cannot be like they cannot biodegrade or they are like so harmful, like the waste from the hospitals. So whatever the waste are there, like few chemicals are there, or the injections are there. So those waste has to be decomposed. So what they do is they have a machine which is called as the incinerator. I'll show you it. So that incinerator machine is a very big machine. In that, they will be throwing all the kind of the hospital waste, and then they rotate that. So inside that machine, the temperature is too high that within few seconds and all, everything whatever is there inside that will get burned down easily.
Lava. It will form into lava form. Like it will
Yeah,
not be purely lava, but it is going to form like something silver type liquid.
I'll
Mercury.
show you
I
the
can say
whole
mercury.
process.
I can say
Yeah, mercury type.
mercury. Mercury.
Right.
When we keep
So
that
I'll show
into
you the
hand,
whole process.
our
Before
hand
that,
will, our hands will like form a
before
hole.
that, I have a video. This we cannot do that, Ritesh. We cannot do that. We cannot touch the hand into it. Okay, is it audible?
Yeah.
Here in the
Okay,
middle
fine.
of the city of San Diego, endangered species are protected and native plants are nurtured to preserve threatened habitats.
ma'am, it
This
is
area
very
is
low.
just one section of
Actually,
the
this is a
Miramar
maximum
landfill.
voice.
It's
This.
located off State Route 52 between the 15 and 805 interstates. The city began landfill operations here in December of 1959 on land leased from the federal government. Back then, this area was considered rural, far from people and development. Today, the Miramar landfill is centrally located in San Diego, surrounded by homes, businesses, and Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. So, what happens at the landfill? The city's Environmental Services Department works every day to safely maintain its only active municipal landfill. The city complies with local, state, and federal
So you
regulations.
can see in the
while
picture how they are collecting the garbage, how they are dumping it, how these machines, the dumper trucks, they are helping them to decrease the size and the volume of the waste.
providing a valuable service to San Diego residents. State law requires that a certain amount of disposed waste gets diverted from being buried at landfills. The city exceeds this mandate every year thanks to waste diversion efforts. The city also has a self-imposed zero waste goal to be reached by 2040. The idea of waste diversion is simple. Less trash going into the landfill.
So the less trash will be going, less garbage will be going in the landfill, then less kind of problems will be there.
Extends the landfill's lifespan. which continues to save the city and taxpayers millions of dollars. For this to happen, city residents must work together to divert material at the collection point.
So what they have done is like they have generated two kind of dustbin where one is for the recycle and one is for the landfill. So that it will be easy for the person to come and carry that waste.
Recyclables, green waste, and trash are collected separately. They are taken to different facilities for either recycling, reuse, or disposal.
Ma'am?
There are multiple ways the city diverts waste at the landfill itself. Before reaching the landfill entrance, residents can drop off recyclable items at the Miramar Recycling Center. Tons of bottles, cans, paper products, electronics, large appliances, and more are collected for recycling at this facility every
Yes.
year.
This is not available in India, teacher.
Yeah, I know it is not there in the India, but yes, you can see the technology, how it works actually.
It's
The city's
available in big
household
countries.
hazardous waste
Yes.
transfer facility is located next to the recycling center. City residents can safely dispose of
So might be you all can grow and you can just like plan any kind of these things for your India, right?
Teacher, if somebody has a broken laptop, they'll simply take and drop it in a recycle. But what they do, they will never take that laptop. They'll simply send it to a repair shop. They'll repair, they
No,
change into some other brand and sell it in market.
they will not. They don't care about it.
common household hazardous materials free of charge by appointment. This facility accepts items
So every
like
kind of their
batteries,
waste have the different kinds of the
paint,
bins you
swimming
can see.
pool chemicals, fluorescent bulbs and tubes, solvents, cleaners, used motor oil filters, poisons, and insecticides. All of these materials are taken to specialized facilities for proper disposal by licensed hazmat professionals. Waste that's not taken to the recycling center or the household hazardous waste transfer facility is brought to the landfill for disposal. City staff members screen and spot check incoming loads.
Okay, no liquids, no appliances?
Unauthorized materials are quickly identified and customers are advised on where to take them. As customers proceed through the facility, they'll come across the Miramar Greenery on the left. This is where residents can drop off yard waste. Over 99,000 tons of yard waste, food waste, and wood are recycled every year at the Greenery to produce high-quality mulch, compost, and wood chips. These products are processed and made available to the public. Residents can self-load 2 cubic yards of compost or mulch for free.
So see, you can see the government, they are converting them into the compost, and the people, they can come and they can just take this manure for the house usage.
Proof of residency. Landfill staff also uses the mulch for erosion control, soil conditioning, and landscaping. Any materials not considered to be green waste are transported to the landfill tipping phase. Making
Teacher,
one
this can
final
be
attempt
used
to
for
divert
roads.
unauthorized waste,
Yes.
hazardous materials inspectors scan the landfill
Even
tipping
at-
area for prohibited items before burial. The tipping face is the heart of this operation and what most of us think of when we think of a landfill. Here, trash is unloaded, moved into place, compacted to maximize space, and
So
caught.
how they're crushing it.
The Miramar landfill was initially set to close in 1992. The city has been able to extend the life of the facility thanks to waste
So by
diversion
reducing the amount of the waste, they have extended the life for the country.
policies, technologies, and engineering methods which play a big role in how the landfill operates. The landfill is divided into cells that are carefully designed to protect the environment. These cells are specially lined with high-grade plastic to keep pollutants out of the groundwater. Miramar landfill engineers oversaw the process to ensure proper installation of the liners. Technology and engineering are also used to make use of another waste product. Landfill gas is a flammable methane gas created as organic materials like food and green waste decompose when buried. At the Miramar landfill, methane gas is collected and transported using pipelines to the city's Metro Biosolids treatment facility. Here, it's turned into electricity.
So whatever the things they are generating or from the landfill, they are using it in a very different way. With the help of the biodegradable ways, they are creating the gas, and that methane gas is then turning into the electricity. That electricity will be used by the people at their home. So like this, each and every part of that waste is generated into something useful things.
City. The electricity generated is used to provide power to the city's biosolids treatment plant, the North City Water Reclamation Plant, and other areas of the landfill, as well as some power to MCAS Miramar. Soon, it will be powering the city's new pure water facilities. Any excess methane gas is brought to the surface of covered landfills through a network of wells and pipes. It's then transferred to a central location where it's safely burned. Throughout the landfill, trucks regularly spray water onto
So when the land is covered with the soil, they also provide the water so that the biodegradation can happen easily.
Paved roads and the tipping face to provide dust control. Water is also used to create high-quality mulch and compost at the Miramar Greenery. Thanks to the North City Water Reclamation Plant, water used for landfill operations is all recycled and costs 50% less than drinking water. City employees keep the tipping face area of a landfill small in size and cover it at the end of each day. Crews utilize an enviro cover to keep odors in and birds and other critters out. It also prevents the spread of contaminants and disease. The daily covering allows the city to make the most of the very limited space available by reducing the amount of dirt used to cover the trash. This not only saves landfill space, but money as well. When a section of the landfill has been filled, the restoration process begins. Here you can see what that process looks like. City staff have
So that is
replanted
how
native
the
species
whole
of
land was
bushes and
converted and the landfill was converted into a very beautiful greenery.
shrubs. Mature plants provide habitat for many birds and animals, including several endangered species, helping ensure their future survival. Operating a modern landfill is a complex job. It requires state-of-the-art technology, creative engineering.
So that's
and
all
hard
about
work.
For this all things what we need to do, we need to study hard, right? If we are a good engineer, if we are good doctors, if we are good architect, we can use our brain and all, we can do something for our country. So basically they had the good technology, they had the good engineers who helped them out to do the certain kind of things, and that is the reason like they were able to convert the whole landfill into a very beautiful green place and all, right? So might be Adrit, might be Ritesh, might be Shritesh, might be Ritish, Aishwarya, Ashwan, Soumya, any one of you can help them out. Yes, Ritish is showing me something. Crush, right? Crush the bottle after use. Correct. So it is written, he is showing me that like it is written there in the bottle, so on the bottle itself, it is written there. After the use, we need to crush it. So that is what he is basically showing to us. All right. Now you all can start doing the quiz.
Teacher, if nothing, what we can do?
Yeah.
If we like the power is not there, what old man do? They simply keep the bottle down, take the food and crush it hardly. So it will be like a plate. It will be like a plate, and they
Uh,
throw it, and they
no, no,
throw
no.
it.
We should not do that. Okay, Ashwant and Soumya, what happened to your video? Yes, Soumya, what happened to your video? Ashwant,
Should we start doing the test?
yes,
Which you
you have to. You have to. And Adrit, you should
Ma'am,
read
I
the
am
question,
writing
okay?
the test. That's why my video is going off.
Okay. Adrit, you need to, I think yesterday's test you have got some mistakes, right, Adrit? So check your mistakes and work on it, okay? Yes, Shitesh, you need to ask something?
Ma'am, I just asked if we can start the test and I
Yeah.
forgot to lower.
Okay, that's okay.